It is a form of habit for us as Catholics to always bend one knee when we're getting to the church. I mean, a lot of us just do it these days because like everyone is doing it, and we don't really actually know the significance or why we do it at all. Welcome to Know Your Faith series. I am Collins, and today we will be discussing why we genuflect before entering the church. According to the Catechism of the Catholic Church in paragraph 1378, it says that genuflection is a sign of reverence made by bending the knee, especially to the Blessed Sacrament. Now, like I said, a whole lot of us, once we get into the church, we have a common taking a bow, bending the knee, and now it's just for the, I wouldn't say fun of it, but simply because we got used to it or we met people doing it. But actually, if we check it, it's actually historical. The act of genuflecting actually comes from court etiquette. I mean, if you look into your tradition, before you get into the palace of your Oba or your Igwe or whatever king, you have to make some form of the Yorubas bow, and a whole lot of people just bend the knee. But there is some form of reverence given. So around the 16th centuries, the Christians decided to take that up as a form of respect or reverence. Now, to differentiate between the regular court etiquette and the reverence to God, we bend on the right knee, while the normal genuflections use the left knee. So this is just to differentiate between normal traditions and actual reverence to God. We acknowledge God as a king who is rich in love and mercy. And we also acknowledge the presence of the Holy Eucharist, that is Christ himself. So it's only normal that whenever we enter into his temple and his household, we give reference by bending one knee. Now, there are specific times to genuflect. I mean, generally when entering the church, because naturally the body and blood of Christ is inside the tabernacle, and the tabernacle is simply, say, the small house in the church where the Holy Eucharist is kept. So, because naturally the Holy Eucharist is always inside the church, whenever you go inside, you have to genuflect. However, there are times during the liturgical year where the tabernacle is empty. Now, for example, it's Good Friday. On such a day, you just have to bow. That's like enough. I just bow, take a bow, and then go in, because it's not really necessary at that point to genuflect, as the Holy Eucharist is not present. Another time when we genuflect is when we say the Angelus, when we say, and the Word was made flesh and dwelt amongst us. And if you look at this, this is also reverencing the body and blood of Christ. So in essence, the reason why we genuflect is to give reverence to Christ and to acknowledge that he is our personal Lord and Savior. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned a couple of things. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to our page. Till we meet again, be bold and be Catholic.